Mm-hmm. I don't like this. We need to. Uh, I think it's fine. It's on YouTube. It goes on YouTube. Let's check it. Health. It was healthy. Thanks. What exactly does it mean? We don't know. Suck. Okay, it should be fine. Why does it? Oh, okay, it's fine. Uh, what was I going to do? First, let's open Godot. I think I need to close the window. Oh, and I forgot. Okay, let's start the music. It's too loud. That? How does it sound on stream? Please use the keyframe frequency. About 4 seconds currently. Keyframes are not being set. That's not enough. Hmm. Okay, it's not healthy anymore. Probably because this should be 10,000. Wait, I didn't save it the last time. Okay. And in settings, it's still 6K. Let's restart it for YouTube. Out. Still not healthy here. Because him is healthy, okay. Is it healthier? Probably. I don't know what to do with this issue on Twitch. Anyway, it works fine, so why bother? Okay, I need to update the goals. Squad system storm create. Yeah, all that's left about the squad system is the bug, the upload of squads. See that? Okay. And let's move it here. Should be fine. Okay, and let's test chat. Works. And oh. And here it works. Okay. Let's go. What do we have here? Could not pass global class squad from squad GD. Okay. Here it is. Okay, it's probably not done. That's why. Instead of tab, why is there a tab? There's no tabs. Okay, it's fine now. Squad manager, that's the class. Here are the squads. Okay, let's debug it. Serialize. They are not actually called anywhere. Right. We need to update the sandbox. It's wrong one. Delete. And add child node. Squad manager. Hey. Squad manager. 8. What's wrong? Why doesn't it? Strange. Output. Clear it and try again. Cannot get class. Parameter P object is null. Parameter child is null. So that means we are not done with this for some reason. But it's got a class name, so it should be fine. Not get class. Let's Google it. Restart the editor. Just restart it, okay? Sure. Parse error. Failed to load script. What? Code manager GT? Why? It's here, it's open. Use tab character for indentation instead of space as used before in the file. It's on utils. Take a look. Okay. I don't know why. Why? It's you? Or using the tabs instead of spaces? Not me. Idea. Let's see. On utils. Not all code paths return a value. It does return a value right here. Right here. Reload from disk. And now it's tabs again. Why? And now it's fine. Because. Okay, can you add this now? Squad manager. Now you can. Okay. Let's save it and let's commit it again. Because I don't know. It's strange. What if I amend it based on utils? Sure. Yeah. Fine. Oh, and bitrate is fine right now. Nice. So it just should be below 6K for it to stop complaining. Yeah, yes. Okay, it's time to debug it. No, it's not. It's still not. we still need to add the settings here. Save map. It returns sterilized terrain, and this should return. We need to change this type to a new type, specifically for the pack of changes. Let's call it save file. And it's basically just fields for let's use a file. So there's a packet. Packet. What was it? Root packet byte array. Terrain data and squads data. This one is a string. It's a JSON string that will save in a file. Now map. We're changing this to. Oh, I forgot. It should have its own name. Thanks. Save file. And here as well. And here as well. And here as well. Nice. Now. Up data. Oh, sorry. Map data. What was the name again? Terrain data. Terrain data. Man, I need to sort it out regarding the naming conventions. Because there's snake case and here's the camel case. And what do I even do? I think I'll prefer snake case. I think I'll need to make some task that will constantly remind me to use snake case. But then again, there are class names that should have the camel case. What is even the Godot's naming convention? GD script naming conventions. I'll guide. Let's see it. A lot of these conventions by default let it help you. Here is a complete class example based on these guidelines. Okay, class name is camel case. Signals are snake case. Variables are snake case. It seems like everything is a snake case, except for classes. Yeah, parameters as well. Okay, line feed, not serialf. I don't know about this. I'm not sure. Does it say it here? No, it doesn't, but it should say it here. Yeah, it's CLF. It's line fit. Okay, it's fine. Bad. Rain range. Okay, that's about the indentation. Good, bad. Indent levels to distinguish continuation lines from regular code blocks. What's the difference? Ah, it's another indentation, okay. Erase dictionaries and enums, okay. Trailing comma, okay. But only if it's multi-line, sense. Around functions and class definitions with two blanks. Yes, I know that. Line length, okay. Multiple statements on a single line. Okay, this is bad, sure. The only exception is ternary operator. Or you do have ternary, I forgot. But it's ugly, it's so ugly. You should not make statements like this. This is it pains me to just read it. I'm saving this. Sending this to my friend because it's horrifying. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, not here. Oh. What else? What else? In script editor, to toggle commenting on this line. It's space, quotes, numbers, naming conventions, file names snake case, class names Pascal case, okay. Node names Pascal case, function snake case, variable snake case, signal snake case, enums Pascal case, okay. So everything that is a class is a camel case, everything else is a snake case. Sure. Okay, let's continue. Unstable? Why is it unstable? Because there are 2 more kilobits per second. Yeah. Okay, let's hear it just in case. It's fine. It sounds fine. I don't know. Print data. Oh. This should still return the packet byte array, I think. And you know what? It should also return it here. Like that, I think. Yeah. Let's start with the load map. Here we just use train data like that, and here, where do we use it? What was another one? The other one was the save map. Ah, that's the script. That's the script. The thing I'm stuck on is here I'm receiving the save file, and maybe here I should also receive an empty save file and store the data there. But yeah, no. Let's just they fell on you. Train data. Yeah, you was right. Yeah, you were right. Return map data. Okay, this relates terrain. Here we just. Okay. Looks fine. Now, let's add. Yes. Nice. Relays. Here. The manager of this relays. Great. One thing I need to remember is that I need to free memory manually, if I remember it correctly. Product memory management. Don't need a ton of memory management when done properly, unless you're trying to push the boundaries by having tons of enemies or something. One trick is to create an object pool. Okay, it's not about the management at all. It's more about tricks, right? Memory. For types, script reference, memory model. Okay, let's see. As a rich set of classes and templates, it's composed core. PC computers often have gigabytes of RAM, terabytes of storage, gigahertz. Architectures are in general more limited. The most common memory model is the heap. Segmentation slowly creates holes that are too small for most common allocations, so that memory is wasted. There is a lot of literature about heap and segmentation, so this topic will not be developed further here. Use paged memory, which helps mitigate the problem of segmentation but doesn't solve it. In many studies and tests, it is shown that given enough memory, if the maximum allocation size is below a given threshold in proportion will not be a problem over time, as it will remain constant. In other words, leave 10 to 20% of your memory free and perform all small allocations and you're all fine. Issues that all objects that can be allocated dynamically are small, less than a few kilobytes at most. But what happens if an allocation is too large, like an image or mesh geometry? Case Go has the option to use a dynamic memory pool. This memory needs to be locked to be accessed, and if an allocation runs out of memory, the pool will be rearranged, compacted on demand. Again, allocating. I remember that I need to call the free on a save file on objects. Does it have free? No? Range? node and a children reference and children regarding resources, including resource as children. Anything inherited from reference class can manage its memory by itself, since their reference, content, and garbage collection run on them. You don't have to worry about them. While nodes need to be manually removed when they no more need using Q3. For example, whenever a spawned bullet go off screen and you have to remove it yourself. There's some information about it here. Object, an advanced variant type. All classes in the engine inherit from object. Each class may define new properties, methods, or signals which are available to all inherited classes. For example, sprite2d instance is able to call node add child because it is node, okay. New, to delete an object instance call free. This is necessary for most classes inheriting object because they do not manage memory on their own, will otherwise cause memory leaks. There are a few classes that perform memory management. Counted deletes itself when no longer referenced, and node deletes its children when freed. Objects can have a script attached to them. Okay, I need to call free on things that I call with a new. So, for example, map data. Map data. Quest free. What? Quest free. Let's try it in this. Okay, it doesn't like it because there are some problems with it. A lot from disk. I was in map root. So here's the map data. Free. There is free. View free. Use this node to be deleted at the end of the current frame. When deleted, all of its children are deleted as well, and all references to the node and its children become invalid. Unlike with object free, the node is not deleted instantly and it can still be accessed before deletion. It is also safe to call Q3 multiple times. Okay, so whenever I use the keyword new, I need to also use Q3, and also I need to avoid using child nodes for this. All of its children are deleted as well, and all reference to the node become invalid. The file contains packet byte array, which we unpack and basically construct a new object based on it. And string is a string. We just read it. Okay, yeah. It's safe. It should be safe. So the only thing that we need to care about is to not forget to call it when it's time. Save map. Map root. How should I make it then? Okay, I think we probably need to avoid using the clean functions, or how does it called? I don't remember. Because we need to manage our memory. So where we create it is the place where we need to read after usage. Close request. But in this case, yeah, it's data file new, map data here, and after we saved it, we call map data view3, and this is the pattern that we should follow, even though it is silly in this case, like the app is closing already, so whatever. But this is how it should work, and I think we can use it as a way to check if it works like it should be. Wait, no. No, it's outdated. Right. We no longer use this method. We use our tools. Hold on, save. We don't need this notification anymore. Here, run map editor, load map. Load map. Here we should receive a save file. Yeah. Get file as bytes. That's no longer the way we should do it. It's no, this is fine. This is fine. Wait. Okay, I need to check another thing with the naming conventions. Tabs instead of spaces for indentation. Fuck. Okay, we need to fix all the files, because IDEA uses tabs. IDEA uses spaces. Code style. Extend use existing file intents for editing. Generally speaking, yes. But style, GDScript, use tab character. What is smart tab? Okay, let it be smart tabs. Let's see. Are these tabs? I'm not sure. Let's see, okay. Wait a second, I just edited these. All of them. And now when did you change it? Like, I just... What was the file? What? Now it taps? That's weird. That's really weird. JSON utils. Okay, JSON utils. These ones for sure have to be spaces. Okay. Reload from disk. JSON utils. It uses stubs already. Okay. The only problem is why does it do it like that? Okay, now it's... I can't. Let's disable the setting with code style. Apply. Okay. For some reason, it probably thinks that it doesn't think that. It's something else. I don't know. Let's just enable it back, just in case. And forget about it. I don't know. It's just some stupid shenanigans. Load map. Let's rename it to load terrain. And make it private. Nice. Load squads. I think we can encapsulate this later. Squads data, squads file. Yeah, we need the squads file. Squads data is null. Okay, and this is wrong. Here we should use JSON. We have JSON utils. No. No. Get file is string. And this string is a JSON. Oh. Oh. Text is interpreted as being UTF-8. Returns an empty string if an error occurred, while While opening the file, you can use method getOpenError to check the error that occurred. Okay, if squad's data is null or squad's data is empty, like that, then read the error message. Error code. Okay. Was data loaded successfully from file, returns squad's data. Yeah, we need to refactor it a bit. Open directory. They're open. If no, go to open user directory and return null. Model code paths return a value. Because it should not. It's more about, yeah, in case of loading the map, we don't need to create new directories, we just need to check if it exists. So, ensure is directory exists, like that, I think. Return false. Return true. Like that, I think. If not, return null. Why don't you use the tab then? And here as well. Okay, the next step is the error handling. Again, we can Godot does support the lambdas, right? Or what are they called? Da. Allow you to declare functions that do not belong to a class. Instead, a callable object is created. Okay, yeah, it looks like that. So we probably can do this like that. So we'll have a function that's called load get file data read function. It's a callable, right? And a file path, right? And I think we'll use not like that. Also, yeah, we should close the files, I think, or not. No, not really, not really. So read function, file path, like that. Wait, we don't even need the file path, right? Like, no, okay, we need it, we need it. This is data. Is file content, and if file content is null, get up an error. Let's call it file access function. Like that, I think. Why is it? Whatever. Failed to load the file. File data loaded successfully from file. Okay. Return to file content. Okay. And it should look like this. Like this. Man, it gets unwieldy. Get file data. File access. Get file as a string. What's file? What, you don't like it? Type mismatch. What if I... Okay, I can get around this. I can make a new function. Read string. File path. Return file access, get file as string, and as well read bytes, get file as bytes, right? Bucket byte array. And then read string. What is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. And the only thing is we need to check what exactly does it have if it's empty. Because if it's string, then we need to add another check here. But meanwhile, we can just remove this and just return it. Yep. And here as well. Map data. Get file data, read bytes, train file. Nice. It got a little bit cleaner. We still need to test all of this. But it's a good start. And also, this is a load map, so we need to also a save map. Let's dodge it out here. Okay. Probably have this on the side. Save backup, save map. Delete old backup, create new backup. This can wait. Or not. File exists. Flash, going back. Okay, I can repurpose this to just basically add file name here, which is a string. File name. File name. Name. Okay, is that all? That's all for this. So we just duplicate it. Scroll backup file. And the same thing we need to do here. Just add a file name. Replace it. Wait. There are two of them right now. Create new backup. File name, backup file name, like that. And let's rename it just in case. Backup file name. This is a backup file name. This is a file name. This is a file name. What else? Let's just replace it. Oh. I think allergies begun. Replace. And here we use map details terrain file, map details terrain backup file, and here as well squads files was backup file. Okay. What else? We had new backup. We'll need to rename these variables, but it's not as important. I need to Okay, let's go. Create new backup. Save map. Here we create our save file. Save file new, and we pass it here, and we need to get rid of it by the end of the function. This is map data. Wait. No. Save to map data. No. How should I call it? Save to. I like this naming convention. I don't know, some people don't like it, but it looks cool. It reads like English. Like save to save file. Now we don't have the map data, so we just wait. Can it even happen? It shouldn't happen, right? But here we have some error handling. No data found. Realize terrain. Get tile map data as array. It doesn't say like. Let's check on it just in case. Return array is copied, and any changes to it will not update the original property value. For more details, okay. It doesn't say like it's gonna be null or something, so I don't know. We don't need this, I think, because let's trace it again. Here's the save to. Originally there was just terrain data and that's all, and called realize terrain, and it did call this one. So yeah, we do not need this. Ensure the directory exists. This one looks familiar, but now we also should create it. That's sure directory exists, and we just copy paste this, all of this. Open user dir, make dir recursive. If not, okay, fail to create directory. Okay, we need to at least return some value. Well, here we return false, and here we return false as well. And here we return true. This should be here. Fail to open file for writing. Wait, this one is. This one is in another function. Oh. let's add it later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So make the recursive. If not okay, throw an error, write an error, and return false. Here we can shave it off like this. Ensure directory exists. Do I need this directory? I don't need it. If not, return. We already logged the error, so we don't care. Ensure directory exists. Okay. File access open, terrain file, write read. This already about the files. So file name, the open, file store buffer, stores the given array of bytes in the file. Okay, this one is about the format that we use, and we can make it the same way we made in the other file. Func open file. I'm not gonna trust Copilot again. I'm going to copy it like this. File path. Yeah, file path. No, file name instead of file path. I like it more. Open, if now get open error, fail to open file for writing. Okay. And we're returning null here. Wait, we just return file anyway, so whatever. Open file. On file, this file, if file is null, we don't need this, we just return, because all of the errors are handled here. Right. We should also maybe crash. Let's add it to do crash here and in load map in case of error. Okay, and function buffer. How did I call it here? I called it read string and read bytes. Right. Not read. Here we write it. So write string file data how do I write a string? What else? What now? Later. We have JSON data here. We need to just file man, I hate this. Appends to the file without a line return. This method is intended to be used to write text files. The string is stored as a UTF. Coded buffer without string length remains 0, which means that it can be loaded back easily. If you want to store a retrievable string in a binary file, consider using store as call string instead. What? No, I don't want it. Retrieving strings from a text file, you can use getBuffer. What? GetBuffer length, get string from UTF, or method getAsText. Okay. Appends. This one is an important part. It appends. How do you open a file? We are searching for it. No, we're not searching for it. Create new backup. We're copying it. Copying. Right, read. I hope it rewrites it, but I'm not sure. Append. We'll need to figure it out a bit later. For now, let's assume that star string actually rewrites the file. Appends to the file without a line return. And that's all. Okay. Our buffer stores the given array, bytes in the file. Yep. And here we mm. It should be just doesn't return anything. I think I don't even need this. Can just write bytes. The file, current data. Not Terran data. Wait. Yeah. File name here. Right function. Wait, no, I'm getting confused. Here it gets tricky. What do I want to achieve here? Not tricky, but confusing, right? That's the safe map function. That's the tool. So first of all, we don't need it here. Second, it doesn't need the file name. Yeah. Here we should use the names themselves. On file. Yeah, this is needed. Terrain file. Right result. There is no right result. Now, this block can be encapsulated. Yeah. The file data. File. Is there a file? There is a file. But we need just file name. We need a write function. We need data. Yeah. And we just var file open file. If file is null, then return, and we should return like forgot, return false. We should should we? We shouldn't. We already loaded it. If file is null, okay, and then we call the write function. We pass the file and the data. And then we log. Okay. And what? Not all code pass return a value. Yeah, true. Let's return true. Now we can write it like this. Say file data, file name, terrain, map utils, terrain file, write function is write bytes, and data is terrain data. Nice. We can remove this, all of this. Ah, right, and that's also should be here. Actually, should be. No, it's failed to open the file, so it doesn't need to be closed. Right? Yeah, I think it is. No. Where was I? I'm lost. I'm lost. Open file. File close. This one returns a file access. This is for sure. No, not for sure. It can return null. Fuck you. I hate it. On file. File as file access. It is close. Closes the currently open file, right. Let me complain a little bit more. No, it's not of the type. Imported from now. I'm currently in the process of trying to port my game to go that far. So far it's not going too great, but it works fine without venting manually fix the issues. Raise of nulls. First you're trying to check if the access is valid, and only after it trying to check it. Oh. Aren't objects in JavaScript, it makes sense that you can't return null. In your case, it might make sense to return 0. Sorry for the super duper necro, but I have a function to return valid addition to spawn a structure in my game, making it an impossible use case. Yeah. Another function is valid spawn point. Not too helpful to leave a comment 6 years later, pointing out that some solutions didn't work for you, some solutions don't work for some people. Now can only be returned on object types, object, and anything that inherits from object. From built-in value types like vector, 2, float, etc., you can't return null. Not really true, I think. Related issue. That's like, why would you separate it like that? Okay. It was? And by the end of it, we call save file Q3. Right. Like that. I don't know if I make it less readable, actually. But a little backup. Oh, it should be fine, I think. I just need to move the more important. Let's rename it to underscore save file data, because I don't need to call it anywhere else. And let's move the save map function up here after save backup. Here's the save backup, save map. We don't need this path anymore. Saving the map. How am I here? 1.5 hour. I still didn't debug the function, the new functions, but yeah, let's wrap it for now. Maybe I'll come later today. Come on. In an hour. Roadmap. Let's see. Let's see what we did today. I think it's decent progress actually. Plot terrain. This directory exists. Yeah, I just need to call it like work in progress. Needs testing. Implement. Saving and loading the squads, as well as refactoring the save system. That's actually a really big commit if you read it like that. But what else can we do here? Yeah, we didn't need this. Utils. Save file. Map. Yep. Commit. Let's switch to Godot. Reload from disk. Fail to load. Save map. Our server. Save map. What do you like here? Write function. Why? It is callable. And you know how to do this, right? Function write function not found in base self. What? Call? Okay, I should use call and in load map as well, I think. Right? Callable, right function. I already used call here. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is a bug. We need to press. Okay. Okay, I think the problem with strange indentation is because Godot actively fixes me as I'm writing the files. Corrects me. Okay, and this is it for now. I think I'll probably come back later tonight. Let's see if it's even starts. It does start. Okay. We didn't break it completely, so we're fine. And also okay. later.